Hi guys, my name is Matt Chinosky. Welcome to another edition of the McTavish boardroom. Today we're in my boardroom and we'll be going through how to take your wax off and the best application to put that perfect wax job together. First we start off, get a rack. You can get something on the ground, nice and safe for your board to go on while you take the wax off. As you can see here, this wax job was put on at the beginning of the year. I've had a lot of surfs on this board. Now we'll take this outside and I'll put some sun on it. Alternatively, you can use a hairdryer or you can use some hot water and that will heat up the wax or you just scrape it off. Let's go outside and put it in the sun. So I've got the board sitting outside, ready to go. Early afternoon sun, it's about 24 degrees. I need that wax to sit for about 10 minutes, just so it softens to the point where the wax comb will run effortlessly. You need a bin, Corona box, very fitting, and we're just gonna scrape it off like that. Good way to kill time. Let's make some guacamole. Put some onion in there, a little bit of lime, tomato in, some cilantro as well. All right, the wax is nearly ready, so is the guacamole. Finishing touch, garlic salt. And of course, a little bit of hot sauce. Voila. Doing isolation right. All those trips to Mexico definitely taught me one thing. This guacamole is pretty good. All right, the sun's melted a lot of this and it's nice and soft. So I brought it back inside and we're just gonna smoothly try and take this wax off like that. All right, so we've finished taking the wax off the board, but I've got some of this residue left. To get that off, just grab a rag, grab some mineral turpentine, put it in something you got in the kitchen or in the backyard, pour it on, and you just wipe that residue off to get a nice clean surface for our base coat, which will go on next. Before we start to actually put the wax down, I chop my wax up into quarters. It gives us lots of edges to start drawing. You'll use 1 full cake on a longboard for a base coat, and you'll use 3 out of the 4 quarters for your top coat. I like to leave 1 quarter left for when I go to the beach, just to nip it up before a surf. And if it is a little bit colder in the morning and going for an afternoon surf, or sometimes there's that slime in the water, I like to put on that 3rd layer, that super soft, sticky wax, just before I go out as well. We start off our wax by using the point of the base coat. We go in a horizontal direction, and then we go back the opposite way up the whole length. We're doing crisscross patterns. So as you can see, we have the crisscross pattern. I'm using all the points of the corner of the wax. But now we start laying it flat onto this side, and we're gonna go in between our crisscrosses, laying that wax down flat. The pressure is still quite low. I'm just guiding it over the surface. That's the sound you want. As I crisscross back the other way, I can start seeing those little bumps starting. Now you can style the wax job the way you want. So I like to have the wax down here, about 1/2 foot from the nose on the rail, and then coming in just over the lap. And then on the tail, I like to have it all the way down to my tail block. Lots of wax with really good bumps. So this is the style of wax job. Some people have it out at the rails, some people have it stopping here, but I like to have it like this, and we'll slowly build our bumps up going in that crisscross motion. Still going on my 2nd cube of wax, and I'm starting to get these bumps. The crisscrosses have almost vanished, and that's when we start building up the bumps with the base coat in little baby circles. So crisscross pattern, then little circles once those bumps start appearing. Like any good paint job, it's all about the primer, and in our case, we're talking about the base coat. It'll also give you a good protection for longevity. If you're heavy on your boards, having a strong base coat with the big bumps is going to really extend that longevity of the deck. And by doing that, you push down a little harder in that circular motion, making those bumps that we've created a little bit rounder in size. All right. So now we're getting to the tasty end, building our top coat onto the 2nd piece. So now you have a wax job that should last a couple of seasons. That base coat is the key. But that's a simple practice of how to take your wax off and put a good coat of wax back on. That's the McTavish boardroom for today. We'll see you next time.